Yeah. The West Tigers versus.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome along to this trial match between West Tigers and the Big Ant All-Star. I'm Andrew Voss, and alongside me today, the one and only Phil Gould.
I'm looking forward to this trial match. Both teams will be out to impress and show exactly what they have to offer for the upcoming seasons. I expect to see a lot of points scored, rewarding the crowd that have made the effort to be here.
Good point. Not a bad crowd for a trial match. A lot of anticipation for this season. Kick-off is deep. Tyrrell. Super tackle. And that's the second. Tyrrell. Met by the defence. 3 is the call. Four tackles up. Tyrrell. Drag down. It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Punting. Doesn't make it to that ball on the fall.
He's held.
That's the first.
That's tackle 1.
Hughes. Wrapped up on the 30-metre line. Great defence here. Wading through the defence. Defence stuffs out the chance of an offload. You can find that's the third tackle. Beal. Mullen breaks straight through the defence. Landed up in the tackle. Gets defended with an offload. Beal. Referee signifies 5th tackle. With a field goal attempt. There to field the kick. Good tackle. First tackle up. Second of 6 tackles there. Tyrrell. Outstanding tackle. And now that is the 3rd tackle. Wrapped up in the tackle. 4 tackles completed now. Shake it up a little there. On the last tackle. Tries his luck with a kick. And they've managed to get to the ball. Keeps going. He breaks through the defence. He's got past another. You reckon this is a bit boring watching error-free football? I just love this stuff. West's on the back foot here. Taken the ground, almost into touch. Wests are looking shaky. That's a long pass. Dickinson. That's a poor pass. Sloppy play. I'm not sure who that one was for. Well, if you ever wanted to know how to silence a parochial crowd, you get a try just like that.
Some wonderful passing there, keeping the ball alive, beautiful skill, clever play. That try will be a part.
The points go begging. Big Ant lead by 4 here. Goes long. Beal latches onto that kick. Look out. Out of my way, he says. Good skill. An offload. Beats a tackle. They're closing in. He runs through another. Say adios to another defender. And he's all on his own. They're closing in fast, though. Well, how are they going to stop this bloke on form like this?
They can't pin him down.
Connor. Hughes breaks through the line. Almost to the line. The Tigers are looking a bit wobbly. That pass was smoking. Keeps going. Past another. Not far away and challenging the defence. Halfway through this set. Picked off from the tackle. They roll forward again. Hughes keeps going. Slips the pass. I like that, he's kept it alive.
Well done.
Referee signifies 5th tackle. Beal Keeps it alive.
Yes, that's what we want.
They're just metres away from the line. Fending off the defence. He's now all on his own, but they're closing in fast. Look out, they're closing in. That's the 30-metre line. That's where he'll play it. Caught in an offside position. Looking to make some ground with a kick for touch. Over the sideline it goes. There's the tap. Have responded with a try of their own.
A superb try this, brilliantly played.
Got their noses in front on the back of that kick.
It's important they back this up with a good set from the kick-off, Andrew, and they must get to their kick. Otherwise, this lead won't last that long.
The Tigers lead 6-4 here. Hold on too long there.
No, that's a good call from the referees.
Kicking for touch. Over the sideline it goes. Restarts play. The home side just in front. Shoves off that tackle. Outstanding tackle. There's the first tackle. Tyrrell. That's tackle number 2 right there. That's the half-time siren. The first half is all over. Big Ant trailing at the break, and with some soul-searching to do at half-time. Back from half-time, and we are underway. Beale there to field the kick. They are looking to spoil his party. He's clear of another. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. He looks for support. Sends it long and sends it fast. Dickinson. Connor. Good play that. Offloading the ball. Open pasture. And there's daylight in front of him. You can make it 2 he's beat. Plenty of hands touching the ball on that play. They're looking dangerous. Keeps going. Unstoppable. Breaks through the defence. He runs through another. Big Ant attacking strongly. Nice vision. Cut out ball. Dickinson. Hughes. Keeps going. Hey, sir. That's a high tackle.
Terrible tackle.
Restarts with a tap. Restarts the play with a tap. Swan. Breaks through. Says adios to another defender. Great defence. Dickinson. Who was that for? Beale. Keeps going. That could be a try. Then again, it might not be. T-R-Y. Centre of halfway. Kicks long. Dickinson there to field the kick. Keeps going. He's got past another. Here they come. The defenders closing. Swan powers past halfway. Bang, bang. He's over the line. I think it's a try. That is a try. We can count that as 2 points. Big Ant leads 16-6. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Beale latches onto that kick. Would show a strength to beat the tackle. What a run this is! He runs straight past another. Now blasts through the 40. Another try. And Big Ant are well in control here.
Super try there. It'll look even better on the replay.
Got that one on line, 2 points.
Big Ant are playing some very solid football. Not afraid to chance their arm, and they're finding plenty of space.
The centre of halfway for the kick. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Beale, Vanderfield the kick. A textbook tackle. First tackle.
Tackle one.
Marlon. To Musa.
He's held. Get up.
Ref shouts second tackle. Delivers a long ball. Shoves his way through with a charge. They will play it on tackle 3. Dickinson. Connor. Effective tackle. Still a couple of tackles left here. Buttress dashes out of dummy half. Out of my way, he says. Just one to go in the set. Takes the snap. That's good positional play to take the kick.
Held. First tackle.
More about this tackle. He's gone high.
Gee, that's an ugly looking tackle.
Let's get a breather here as he kicks for touch. That ball, it is into touch. Back underway with a tap.
He's held. First tackle.
That tackle's knocked Gus off his chair. Great defence here.
Held.
Reach tackle 3. He'll be the worse for wear after that tackle. Running into some solid defence. With an offload. Where did that pass come from? Great offload. Final tackle. Let's see what they do. It's a kick in. He's well positioned to take that kick. Evades that tackle. Shoves another one off. This is easy. I'm running out of fingers to count the tackles he's beaten. Mullen. Oh, that's a super tackle. That's the second.
2.
Dickinson. Connor. Hughes.
Held. Get off him.
Third tackle and to play the ball. Fends him off. On tackle 4. Beale. Offloads the ball. Marlon rushes the defence aside. He shrugs off another defender. And he gets a face full of turf for his troubles. Last tackle.
5.
Looks for the one-pointer. I've seen better kicks from a mule. Not afraid to shift it on the early tackles. Breaks through with the break. He's caught them napping. Big run. They're just 5 minutes out now. The defence is looking shaken. That's the third tackle. Inside the danger zone. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. This could be trouble, my friends. The opportunity to score still on. Last tackle. Tries his luck with a grubber kick. Beale, a little careful with that bouncing ball. It's all over here. Gus, match is over. What did you think?
Big Ant have been very clinical this afternoon. They haven't given their opponents any opportunities and have recorded a very good victory.
Well, as the crowd start to file out, Gus is already out the commentary door. See Gus? Yep, don't worry about saying bye. We'll see you next.
horses. For rovers.
Well, it's great to be with you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match between the Big Ant All-Star and the Featherstone Rovers. Andrew Voss here, and I'm joined in commentary by Phil Gould.
It might be just a trial match, but there's still plenty riding on the performance. Key positions in the starting 17 of both sides are up for grabs, and both teams will be out to impress their coaches to show they deserve to be in the side come round one. There'll be plenty of feeling in this.
So pass on the news to Gus. You're on trial today as well. It's game on here. What a run! He's beaten three. Looks for backup. Whoops, that's a little too long.
A good call from the refs.
To kick for touch. And into touch it goes. There's the tap. Buttress! Beale is rounded up. Woo! That is a pass, Gus. Dickinson! Connor! Bursts through the line. Keeps going. And the home crowd is hanging out of their trees. What a try.
Big Ant have scored a very good four-pointer here. Passing had pinpoint accuracy and the support play was first class.
There's two. Back to the centre of halfway. Goes long. Connor there to field the kick. Stretches out. Here is trouble. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. He looks over the shoulder for support. Dickinson breaks through the line. Big Ant not afraid to shift it on the early tackle. Beale. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. Reach tackle three. Dummy half dash. Just steams past the defence. Now there's daylight in front of him. Still trying to make ground after a good run. He looks for backup. Mullen. Swan beats a tackle. Held, called by the ref. Final tackle. Let's see what they do. Buttress. Could have done better than that. It's a changeover. Tua. Good tackle. First tackle there. Line.
He's held.
Ref shouts second tackle. Tua. More about this tackle. He's gone high.
That was lazy. Got him up around the chin.
We'll take the kick for touch. Gone over the sideline. He starts play. Tua dodges. Wrapped up on the halfway line.
One.
Crowther. There's nowhere through there, dude.
Two.
Rogers. Jowett.
Help.
Probing for holes, but no way through. Matua. Breaks straight through the defence. That's tackle four. Rogers. Crowther. Big Ant are just in front here.
Help.
That's tackle five. Rogers gets a kick away. Himself on the bounce, has the ball. Says, out of my way, brother.
Help.
That's tackle one. Gives him the big don't argue. Beale! Good strength to get through that one. He shrugs off another defender. Past another. Stunned by the tackle. We'll play it on tackle three.
That's tackle three.
Beale. Dickinson. Connor.
Help.
They roll forward again. Buttress out of acting half. Buttress bursting through the line. Breaks through. Looking everywhere for support. Last tackle. They've got to come up with something. Looking for the field goal. Speaks in the one-pointer.
A nicely struck field goal. Never looked like missing.
Big Ant lead by 7 here. Beale latches onto that kick. Nice work. Brushes off the defence. Nice tackle. Connor. Unstoppable. Breaks through the defence. They're looking to spoil his party. Takes a peek for support.
That's 2.
Beats a man. They reach tackle 3. Sends it long and sends it fast. Dickinson. Connor. Breaks through. They continue to roll forward. Ackers held on too long there. Well, Gus is next to me shaking his head. Another penalty. Surely we have to use the sin bin.
Get on him, ref. Good call. He has to put an end to this blatant cheating.
Over the sideline it goes. He starts the play with a tap. Breaks through. He can make it 2. He's beat. Threatening to score. Sends it long and sends it fast. Beale. He's clear of another. He busts another one. Nearly half time. Almost to the line. Featherstone on the back foot here.
I thought he looked certain to score. That's great defence.
And the referee says that's all we have time for in the first half. Well, with me through all that first half, Phil Gould and commentary, what have you made of it, Gus?
Yep, an excellent first half, Andrew. And it's been very attractive brands of football from both sides. This game could still go either way.
We'll check the stats and come back for the second half. Second half begins. Jarrett latches onto that kick. First tackle up. Tua. On tackle 2. Rogers. Ref shouts third tackle. Cut out ball. Washbrook. Simon. Still a couple of tackles left here. Swan punting. Positional play, he's there for the kick. Remind me not to get in his way, that's a great fin. Turns it on, he's got pace. He runs through another. Dickinson breaks through. Hit up hard and straight. He charges through. He scores wide out when perhaps he could have made it a little closer.
Fantastic try.
Well, he's kicked it short. Big Ant lead by 11. The deep kick is the way to go. Latches onto that kick. Breaks through. Say adios to another defender. He's wound up on this run. Looking around for backup. Faoso brushes off the defence with ease. Second of 6 tackles there. Connor. Kelleher. That's the third tackle.
Tackle 3.
Breaks through. This team is on a roll. Beal. Superb tackle. Fifth tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Looking for a field goal. Jarrett with a good catch. And down he goes. That's tackle number 1. Simon Washbrook. 2 of them combined to bring him down. Second tackle there. Anakin. Strong tackle. On tackle 3. Swan. Wrapped up and no offload. On play number 4. Anakin. He's been taken there. And this is the last tackle. With a punt. Beal doesn't get the ball on the fall.
This player's work rate is phenomenal.
Breaks through. He runs straight past another. Eventually taken to ground. He looks around for backup.
First tackle.
Kelleher. Breaks through.
Second tackle.
Connor Dickinson. Faso. Beal breaks through the defence. Open pasture, and there's daylight in front of him. He's got past another. The defence is looking shaken. The referee says he hung on too long on the tackle.
Oh dear. The only result there is a penalty. Stupid.
He restarts with a tap. Buttress keeps going. Kelleher. The Rovers defend their line.
That's 2.
Beal slips the pass, kicks it along.
Yes, that's what we want.
That's a try to the home team, and listen to the fans.
Featherstone will be very disappointed with themselves in letting that try through. There was no real urgency to wrap up the ball, some fantastic passing at the end of that set, and a well-deserved try.
That's another 2 points.
Big Ant are playing some very solid football, not afraid to chance their arm, and they're finding plenty of space.
Centre of halfway again. Connor there to field the kick. Can he get there? This will be close. Beats a tackle. He's hard to tackle this bloke. That's a third player beat. Here they come. The defender's closing. Can he get there? The chase is on. They're in again. 2 quick-fire tries back-to-back. And this is big trouble for the Featherstone Rovers.
The coach will be disappointed that his team let the home crowd get inside their heads here. Sometimes playing on the road can be tougher than you think.
That's 2 points to the score.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance. They've been hot on attack, but defensively they have been sound too.
Beal there to field the kick.
Surely the guy needs a rest. Where's he finding all this energy?
Powers over the halfway line. The carnage continues. Big Ant are over the line again. They are unstoppable.
One key ingredient is being able to compete on the road end.
Machine-like as he kicks that one.
Big Ant have been outstanding this afternoon. I've enjoyed every bit of this performance.
Back to the centre of halfway. Kicks long. Connor latches onto that kick. Faoso. Beal. Big Ant, not afraid to shift it on the early tackles. Passes long. Dickinson shrugs off the tackle, stretches out. Here's trouble. Well, he's beat the second man. Look out, they're closing in. Takes a peek for backup. Buttress and off he goes. Strip the ball and the tackle. Nice tackle. That's the first. Jarrett.
He's worked tirelessly for his teammates this afternoon. What a performance.
I don't like to see this. He's hurt. Running into some solid defence. Anakin. Wrapped up by some solid defence. Swan. Blackmore. Look out. He's through the line. And that'll be all there's time for. Gus, match is over. What did you think?
Big Ant have been very clinical this afternoon. They haven't given their opponents any opportunities and have recorded a very good victory.
Well, you know what, Gus? You know what I feel like after a game like that? Pizza. Let's go and get them. See you next time.